update. So today we are highlighting what's happening downtown this weekend, which is brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. Don't forget, you can always go to msmainstreet.com/calendar to get more information on upcoming events. And this weekend, Main Street Pascagoula's got a lot of going on with free Flowin Music Festival. And Miss Susannah is joining us to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Susannah.
Hey, thank y'all so much for having me again today.
Well, I think it's great, and I always think it's a good thing when there's a lot going on that the community can come out and enjoy. So if it's free flowing, then I'm assuming there's maybe not a fee to it, but you never know. So tell us about the Free Flowin' Fest that's going on.
Yeah, so our Free Flowin' Fest, we do not have an entry fee, so it is free, but it's this Saturday, and it will kick off our Free Flowin' Music Fest. We will have live music, yummy food vendors, and over 50 art and crafts and other vendors here this year. The event will kick off with Coast Motel Band at 12 p.m. at Pascagoula's beautiful beach park. And at 2:30 p.m., Carrie Hudson will take the stage, and at 5 p.m., Mississippi Moonlight will perform until 8 p.m. The night will end with fireworks on Beach Boulevard, which can be seen from Beach Park. And this is just a really fun family event that we're so excited to have, and we celebrate the Pascagoula River, which is the last and largest free-flowing river in the United States.
Ah, so that's where the free flowing comes from. I like that.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so it goes right, I pass over the Pascagoula River almost every day, so yeah.
Well, and then you probably, I won't say you take it for granted, but sometimes those that live near it or anywhere near cool things, within our own towns, we take for granted. But those that may not think, hey, this is a great event to come out and see a cool river. And then to me, you got me with fireworks. So what time does the fireworks sort of start? And is there always a good place to see them? Is it over the river? That would get me to a festival quick like in a hurry.
Yeah, so you can actually see the firework display from Beach Park. So if you come and watch the music, you'll be able to see the fireworks from right there. But we shoot them off of our Beach Boulevard, which is, our beachfront area right there at Pascagoula. So also from Beach Park, you can see the water right there. It really is just a beautiful place with a lot of oak trees. It's super shady. There's a park, a splash pad. We have picnic tables and some pavilions. And so it's a really cool place to just hang out and listen to some awesome music and eat some super yummy food.
I was supposed to say, are you going to have food trucks or food be provided? Can we bring a picnic? How to help us plan our day?
You can. Yes. Okay. So first, I would definitely, if you're wanting to sit closer to the stage, I would bring a picnic blanket or a folding chair. You can bring a picnic, food and stuff if you would like. But we do have a lot of food trucks and food tent tables that are going to be serving some super delicious items. And we'll also have some dessert trucks as well, so ice cream, and my favorite is Man's kettle corn. They're so good. So yeah, and we'll have beverages and all of that stuff there as well too.
Kettle corn and fireworks. You got me, and a free concert. You can't really go wrong with that, Susannah. It sounds like it's going to be a wonderful time. If we want to plan our trip to Pascagoula, how do we do that? Where do we go to see the lineup? Where do we go to learn more about what's on Main Street, from shops to diners and everything in between?
Sure. So our Facebook page is Main Street Pascagoula, and we share a lot of information. We share the lineup with the bands. We share some vendors that are going to be there, and the address, everything like that. And then also you can find additional information on our website, which is www.mainstreetpascagoula.com.
All righty. Well, we're hoping that the weather holds out and your fireworks are bright and pretty and the kettle corn hot and sweet, and y'all have a great event. Yeah. I appreciate your time, Susannah.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And if you're not in the Pascagoula area, maybe you're up closer to Senatobia, because Senatobia Main Street also has a great festival going on this weekend. You got 5 Star City Fest. Joining us to tell us a little bit more is Jamie. Hey, Jamie.
Hey there, how are you?
I am doing well. I don't know which way to go this weekend because there's so many good things happening in Mississippi from everywhere in
That's a good
between.
weekend.
It is a good weekend. It's definitely, having too much to choose from is never a bad thing. So, what's happening this weekend in Senatobia?
This weekend is the Five Star City Fest in downtown Senatobia, and it's a little bit of something for everyone. That's what we promote this festival as. Senatobia is known as the Five Star City, and so we've branded a festival around it.
Oh, what gave it the 5-star name?
So Senatobia, it stands for industry, citizenship, agriculture, recreation, education. Those are the 5 stars are. So we kind of add a little bit of that into all those components into our festival.
Oh, okay. So, how do they all show up?
So we have arts and crafts vendors, and then we have different businesses that come in and promote the education. We have recreation. We have cornhole tournament. We have just a plethora of vendors out there that kind of represent each one of the stars. We have everything from live music to cornhole to 5K to a barbecue cooking contest to a car show. It's a jam-packed weekend.
So it's coming up. It's this Saturday and Sunday, or is that Friday and Saturday, the 12th and the 13th?
It is the 12th and 13th. It's Friday and Saturday. Our festival is based around Mother's Day. We have a Not Yo Mama's 5K that kicks off the event on Friday night. It's a run in our historic downtown. We have over, I just checked, I think we're at about 200 runners already registered for our downtown 5K. And so that kicks it off, and then we have live music. We basically shut down our entire downtown. Our retailers stay open late on Friday evening, and then Saturday morning we kick off with arts and crafts vendors and a giant kids zone, local talent search, and all that's going on during the day. And then we have a car show that, when I say it shuts down our downtown, it literally shuts down all of our roads. We pack it full, and then live music going on the second stage all day during the day, and then the Carnivore's Corner, barbecue cook-off, and steak competition is going on through that whole time as well.
Y'all have packed everything into this weekend, Jamie.
Yes. Well, and that's I wanted something that an entire family could come out, and if the person didn't like live music, they had something they could go do, or we wanted to make sure that we had something that everybody could enjoy.
Tell us a little bit more about the car show. You mentioned you pack down the streets or whatnot. We've got lots of folks who enjoy antique cars or neat muscle cars and everything in between. Is there a specific sort of type of car show it'll be? I'm showing my ignorance in car shows. I just assume cars.
No.
But I mean, yeah.
That's the beauty of our car show. It's called Chrome and Classic. We take everything from the shiny, brand new Corvettes to the classics. When it's such a good mix, we have some old antique trucks that show up. We have people that come from all over the state. This is sponsored by First Financial Bank and then Ronnie's Hot Rods. And Ronnie's Hot Rods has worked on these amazing cars for people all over the globe. And so you get to see a lot of his products on display, but it's just incredible, the variety. We're going to have some funny cars here this year. We've had big trucks that were taller than I am. We've had lots of Corvettes, really souped-up Corvettes. We've had a lot of really cool classic old cars. So it's a big variety of cars and trucks.
And that's happening Saturday, correct?
That is Saturday, 9 until 2.
All righty. Well, you got so much going on. Oh, and it's free. Good deal.
Yes.
Where can we go to get all the details, Jamie?
So we have a really active Facebook page, the 5 Star City Fest, which is where we kind of keep up-to-date current stuff flowing. But we also have a website. It's TateCountyMS.com and things to do. And there's festivals. 5 Star City Fest is listed there. Our Facebook or our Instagram would be probably the fastest way to find all of the information, the times, and all of that. I didn't mention that we're having a cornhole tournament. The Tobytown Throwdown is a cornhole tournament that kicks off Saturday afternoon, and that thing has grown tremendously every year.
I love the names. Kudos to your team who came up with all the different names for the different events within this great big event. I think there's something, like you nailed it. There's something for everybody, Jamie. And real quick, give us your best Mississippi instructions on how to directions to get to Senatobia.
We say that we're the perfectly located little small town. We are 30 minutes south of Memphis. We are 30 minutes from Oxford. We are directly right off of I-55 coming from
the south or the north. We're right off the interstate. You take a right off the interstate coming from the south and a left off the interstate coming from the south.
All righty. Well, I appreciate your time. Wishing y'all best weather for your events and everything going on. And, yeah, I appreciate you.
All right. We thank you so much.
All righty. There you go. And there is more, too. You got Taste of Ocean Springs Food Crawl. You've also got Old Town Market in Clinton, as well as you've got more happening, too, around the state in Batesville Up in Smoke event. So everything you need to know is at msmainstreet.com/calendar if you want to see what's going on in your area or close to you. But stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.